Moe's Toy Room. We're going to unbox from NECA and their Gargoyles line. Here comes Thailog, and it's coming up next. Ja! Hey everyone, welcome to another edition of Moe's Toy Room, come from my room to yours. And today we're going to unbox and review from NECA and their Gargoyles line. Here comes Thailog. This dude is huge. I mean, this box is massive. Picked this thing up at Target just, what was it, yesterday? I believe it was $32.99. My wife scored this. Sent me a photo and she said, yeah, do you want it? I go, yeah. So yeah, that's what we got. We got Thailog right there. You can see the front right there. This box is all around nice. This is for ages 14 and up. You can see the side right there. NECA just threw it down with this beast of a figure. I mean, when you hear the word beast, this is what you think of right here. The beast, Thailog, right? You can see him right there on the back of the box. This is just really, really insane. This is Gargoyles Thailog, the Ultimate Action Figure. The Ultimate Action Figure. Let's open up that flap right there. You can see a beautiful picture of Thailog, how he could look with the right diorama right behind him. You can see Thailog right here, the action figure, kicking back behind his window of plane, locked in his plastic prison, as he is here at Moe's Toy Room. All right, folks, this dude seems to bring, let me see if I could do it. He includes a flare gun, a blast effect, a briefcase, and interchangeable hands. All of that included. Yeah, you can see it right there. This figure is just insane. I want to get that glare off it. How nice that really looks. All right, folks. So what we're going to do is we're going to save some time and take a whole lot of action figure out of this box. And we're going to be right back and review them. All right, folks. First off, tail of the tape. Thailog is checking in from bottom of foot to top of head, 8 inches tall. And translates to 20.5 centimeters. This fig is really nice, but there's one problem. You're going to need a NECA stand in order to get him to stand. You can see by the way his feet are. I had to grab one from one of my other figs all the way around and strip him of his stand to get Thailog up there because this guy has trouble standing. Okay. Let's take a good look at this dude a little bit better. You can see his face, the way his face looks. I like it all the way around. Let's see if I can get that on there. Better shot. I think the coolest part of this dude is probably his hairdo. I'm digging it. It's a mixture of like that 50s badass look mixed with the mullet. This dude would be a great car mechanic, right? He'd be that one guy that just knows it all. The jack of all trades. All right. So he has a lot of good color to him. This is the first Gargoyles fig that I own from NECA. I passed on Goliath because I just really wasn't sure. But if this review goes right, I think I might have to grab Goliath to go with this guy. Because these guys are going to be pretty massive when you put them together. I like his color. I like everything about it. Okay. He has real cloth. Is that real? No, that's actually molded plastic. I thought it was real cloth at first. Molded plastic. I like his belt. Everything's right. Okay, now we're coming around to a really weird area. His buttocks. You're wondering why there is a giant hole in his ass. We are going to show you. And it's going to be very uncomfortable, folks. So please bear with us. All right. All right, so this dude brings a few goodies, okay? So he brings 3 interchangeable hands. He brings a left hand that is one big ass fist. He's going to want to slug me out with that jab after I show you the part that plugs onto his buttocks. He has another fist because he's going to want to follow that up probably with a big overhand right or a straight right. Right cross, right, with the big old knuckles. And then he also has this thing right here. For that way he could scratch himself and say, you know what? I shouldn't have, butchered Mo like that. He's a really nice guy. Right? They all have hinges on them. The hinges work real good. Yeah, I believe this fig is like $32.99. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think that's what my wife says she paid for it. He brings a briefcase. Super nice. I like it. I like it a lot. And if you're wondering, does it open? It does open. Now I know where my keys and my money went. Here I was thinking like, man, like where'd this all go? Who jumped into my... Well, now I know who took it. Keys and money up in there. This dude's a badass. You don't carry this kind of stuff like this unless you are a badass dude. All right. So then he brings a flare gun. And you can see that right there. This looks really, really cool. And this part comes off. Okay. And it brings the blast effect. This is the blast effect that goes to it. One giant piece, but there's a hole right there. And maybe it has to look like this. Oh, now I got it. All right, so you're going to plug this part into that hole. It's a blast effect, right? And then this bottom piece right there plugs into the gun. Yeah, look at that. But this thing is heavy. I just don't know if this dude's going to be able to hold this. There's no way you're going to be able to, like, keep him in one pose like this in your glass case forever. His arm would get tired and start wearing out. All right. That's how that looks. And this blast effect is just kind of like that hard, cheap plastic. I'm going to put it out there. This is going to break fairly quick. I mean, really break. It's very pokey, very hard, very thin plastic material. Yeah, this is definitely going to break. So just display it or something. Don't even try to think that you could recreate the Gargoyles and want to go out playing with this thing, because you end up breaking this. Okay. And here is, well, he brings his wings. Okay. I believe that this is the, let's see here. I could be mistaken. I would have to look and see how, this might be his left wing, I think. Okay. So he has a plug right there, and he has a hinge that's on there that is not working too well. Ouch. Yeah. I'm going to end up breaking this dude. Yeah, it's very, very cheap plastic. Just hard, cheap plastic. Okay, this is definitely going to break. So once you mount this in, just be careful with it. And then he brings the right one. And this is the same exact way. Listen, goes to show you. It looks nice though, but all this falls one time on the floor, it's going to break. For sure. Believe that. Okay? I can't even get the hinge to even really work good. Right? So these things are going to be sticking off his back, like straight off his back. Can't even get them to really work. All right. So, you're wondering why he has that big old hole right there. All right. So the cat is out of the bag. It is for his tail. Now the thing is they made this a really soft material, right? And it seems like there's like, you could get it to maneuver in ways, like there's a little, little like hanger in there, like some metal, right? Wire up in there. And it also brings, look how nice that works. See that? That hinge? That should be the way that the wings are, and they're not. They should have made the wings out of this material. This would have been way much better, but I guess to save money. NECA, you sly devils, you got my money again. All right. Luckily, this figure is badass, and I don't plan on dropping them on the floor, hopefully. All right. So, we'll put all this on them right after we review them, because I don't feel like being that uncomfortable yet. So, it is review time, folks. Let's give Thailog a warm welcome. Yay! All right, head does go. Ooh, look how far his head go down. Does not go up too well because his mullet right there just locks it in place. His mullet right there is, I'm sure I'm going to get a lot of people that are going to be sending me a lot of nasty comments, right? You don't know what you're talking about. That's not a mullet. That's some like weird name or something, right? But it's all good. I'm just having fun, folks. All right, that's what we do here at MOE'S Toy Room. And this is a really nice material. It is nice molded plastic, very soft. Unlike his wings. Okay. Head does go side to side, hits that Michael Myers, but we got some mullet problem up in there. All right, you can definitely get it to spin around, and when you do, you can see the holes right there where his wings will mount in. Okay, so now let's go down to his shoulders. You can see those hinges up there, so obviously this dude's gonna have yeah, this massiveness from working out at the gym. Not like a Planet Fitness gym either, like a Gold's gym or like a World's, right? Like Venice Beach, right? Or like one of those badass gyms up in Vegas, right? This is where this dude would be, right? But anyway, yeah, we have that. There is no butterfly cup joint. NECA doesn't do those, but he does have bicep swivel. You can see it right there with those big old biceps right there, looking like biceps like Phil Heath, right? Mr. Olympia's, right? And then he has single jointed elbow. Well, no, double jointed elbow. Whoa, all right. Look at this. Yeah, there's that little extender. I was confused. You had me there, NECA. You did a good job hiding all that double jointed elbows on this man of pain right here. All right. Yeah, I am having some fun with this dude. This dude kick ass. All right, so his hands do move around, obviously. Good hinge work going on up in there. All right, so you're wondering how easy it is to put one of these in. Let's take a look and try it. Okay, let's give him that fist where he can slug me right in the jaw like a lot of other people want to do that are probably watching this like, oh, Mo, just shut up. You're getting yourself into some stuff. All right, I'm trying my best here, folks. I just don't want like some boring ass review, okay? So anyway, here is the fist. You can see that right there, how he would look. And then if you left the fist on, if you did the one like he's like trying to figure something out and he's scratching his own head like, oh, really? I did that? Really? I did not mean to take the money, right? And there's that hand right there. I like him more with the hands that he brung. So when I decide to display him, he'll be with all my big boys for sure. I want to display him with these ones, yeah. Bring the pain, right? All right, so right here, let's go right here below his chest. There is some swivel right there, right below this massive just chest right there, right? Right there. Now, if you hold the hole in his buttocks and you hold his crotch area, let's see if he has any waist swivel. And I'm not sure because all this soft plastic right here is in the way. So I'm guessing that it does. I'm just going to go on a limb and say, yeah. All right. His hips don't lie, right? Very good work. He has single jointed knees. Okay. But they work really good. Really good work right there. And he also has hinges at at the ankle to get his feet to move. Look at that. Super nice. Same as the other leg. This is a kick-ass fig. Got these sharp right here, kind of like talons, I guess, on the back. And he also has hinges on his feet. Okay, so you can see that. They do move really good. Okay, you're wondering, does he have any tilt rocker? I don't know what you can call that. All this just moves around quite a bit. He also has swivel at the knee, so check that out. Okay, you can see it more from the back. Okay, same as the other leg. All right, now you're wondering, can he hit the Anderson Silva kick? Oh yeah, this dude would definitely be like a Brock Lesnar or like a Shane Carwin or something like in the UFC, just a beast of a man, right? I don't really know who much of the newer guys in the UFC are. I was watching UFC. I think Brock was probably one of the last ones, and Cain Velasquez that I watched. All right. You got that. And then the Bruce Lee kick is superb. This figure is nice. And it look at that. It's just toyetic. I'm going to give it to you guys at NECA. You guys outdid yourself with this fig. The only problem I'm having is these damn wings. I wish you would have just gave us a different material on the wings, and this fig would have checked in at a 10. I am not even kidding you. This thing is just nice. Okay? So, now it's time for this. Alright, dude, I'm sorry, man. But anyway, this has to plug in here. And you really have to jam it up in there. You gotta, yeah, there you go. You gotta really get it up in there. And you could turn it and everything else to maneuver it to get it up in there. And there you go right there. I don't know if he's still feeling much like a badass anymore right now. But oh well, this is nice. Now with this tail, you could probably get him to hold up, right? So he's going to need a lot of space in your collection. And what they did was they put these little holes in there to make that like a cracking sound with the tail. And for also it could like air out and it doesn't, the tail and stuff doesn't rust and go bad up in there. Okay, so that kind of holds him up a lot better. Okay, now here's the thing. Let's try and get his wings on. Wow. All right, folks, just give me a minute and we're going to be right back when we get his wings on, because I got to figure out a way not to break these. All right, folks, now we got his wings on, and the wingspan from wing to the tip is 20.5 inches. This is a big fig, and that comes out to 52 centimeters. He's a big fig. All right. Now, before I put all the rest of the stuff in, we have to clip to another clip. Let's see how he would look next to Indominus Rex from Jurassic Park. And y'all know that this is a big fig, right? Right? So this is a big fig right here. So you can see this. That's how they would go at it. Right? Come here. Right? All right. So that's pretty cool. All right. So now let's see how big he is next to the Assassin Predator. Yeah. This is a big cat right here. This dude. NECA does make this right here. This is the Assassin Predator. He is very, very big. That's how he would look. And then we want to see offhand. Okay, so let's see here. Oh, so I'm going to have to take... All right, folks, let me take one of give me a minute, and I'm going to put his gun in his hand, see if it works. I should have left the other one on. Folks, so that's how he would look with the gun in his hand. You're really going to have to grab that flare gun and really put it in the hand, okay? Because this thing is so freaking heavy. You know, you're really going to have to jam that thing in there to get him to hold it. But he will hold it, so you can maneuver it around, and he will hold it. So that's a plus. That's a positive. I didn't think that he was going to be able to hold it, but he is doing his thing, man. All right. So you could take that out, and then also I believe you would use the same hand. See, yeah, you're gonna have to figure this thing out and somehow get him to hold the briefcase. Okay. All right. So that's my guy right there, Thailog. That's my review. I like it. I just got to figure out a way to display him to where he's going to stay standing on his own, because he's got a lot of weight on him. All right, please like, share, subscribe, hit that bell for notifications. That way you know when the next video like this one hits. Also, you can follow us on Instagram at MOE'S Toys. It's MOE'S, MOE'S Toys on Instagram. We're also on TikTok. Check us out there at MOE'S Toy Room. So from MOE'S Toy Room to yours, everyone. Good night.